This week I want to bring it back to one of the original Wurth products, Rost. I want to show you guys 3 quick and easy demos that you can do with your customers. Let's go ahead and check these out. So before we get started, we do want to make sure before we do any of these demos that we do have the proper safety equipment on. So make sure you've got that before you start showing these demos off. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to spray a little bit of both of these chemicals into these jar lids here. We're going to put the bolts back in and watch what happens. Now, I'm going to take our bolts and stick them threaded side down in there. Steady. What we're looking for is the capillary action to occur. We're going to start to see the Rost and the PB Blaster slowly climbing up the threads of these bolts. And we are going to notice that the Rost does go much quicker. So it's been about 60 seconds since we put both these bolts into the chemicals, and already we can see that the Rost has climbed much higher, much quicker than what PB Blaster did. I'm going to grab both of these bolts out of here and we're going to take a little bit closer look at it. You can actually notice that right here, the PB Blaster on this bolt has only gotten about halfway up. There's significantly less chemical on the bolt. The Rost has gone up much higher. It's almost all the way to the top of the bolt. And it did it in about 60 seconds. So this is a much quicker, much more efficient chemical compared to our leading competitor, PB Blaster here. Alright, so for this demo, what we're looking at is the ability for Rost to penetrate through rust. What we're going to do is we're going to take these rusty bolts and we're going to stick it in a little PB Blaster and a little Rost. We're going to observe the reaction and the ability to eat through this rust. Alright, so it's been about 4 or 5 minutes since we started this, and already I can see there's a lot of rust at the bottom of the bolt that has the Rost in it compared to the PB Blaster. I see a little bit, not nearly as much as we see with the Rost. Now what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to take these bolts apart using some of our tools here. We're going to see which one's a little bit easier. I'm going to start off with the Rost here. And we're going to grab that with our pliers. And let's get these others set here. Immediately, that one just came right off. That one was nice and quick and easy. I can actually move that one with my hands. Earlier I tried it before I put it in there, and these bolts did not want to move at all. Let's go ahead and try the PB Blaster here and let's see what we get. Alright, let's try this out here. Okay, alright. Get it to move a little bit here. Looks like we finally got it to break free. Definitely took a little bit more effort with the PB Blaster than what it did with the Rost. We can see a lot more rust has accumulated in the bottom of the Rost compared to our PB Blaster here. You can see a lot of the rust on that bolt still, whereas the Rost, that bolt looks a lot cleaner than what it does with the PB Blaster. So much better penetration, much better dissolving of rust with the Rost compared to what we get with the PB Blaster. Alright, so what we need for this demo is we're going to be using a Rost, and in this case we're using PB Blaster, but use whatever your customer is using in their shop already. What we want to do is we're going to spray just a small amount of their chemical in the middle here and spray some of the Rost right next to it. And immediately we're going to be able to start seeing how the Rost will expand and will start coating the entire surface. It actually pushes the PB Blaster completely out of the way. We sit here and let this go, it will keep pushing and pushing until the Rost has completely covered the surface and the PB Blaster is all the way on the side here running off the table. So there you have it, guys. 3 quick and easy demos with Rost that you can do with your customers. Now remember, go out there and have some fun with it. These are great demos that you can use to displace the competition. And get out there and show off some Rost.